This week on Cars and Things Restos, we pop around a mate's place, we'll have a look at his cars, and he's going to do a favour for me and make up some door trims. Good morning guys, we're here at the Holden VK. Welcome back to Cars and Things Restos. We're out at my mate's place. Here he is.
I'm repping
Andy.
the brand.
How are you, mate?
I'm going well. Going well for a cold weekend in Mildura.
Yeah,
Pretty keen for it to get warmer again.
it is. So I popped around to see you because you're going to see if we can make up some door trims for Mako.
Yeah, we put the pressure on me
Yeah,
because Mako's and that paint job, people, is amazing. So
Thanks,
put
bud.
the pressure on. I've got to do some door trims that want to be smicked just to go with the rest of the cars. I don't want to let Paul down. So
You'll be
but
right.
I'm excited to do it. Pretty excited to be part of it, actually, to be honest.
No, I'm wrapped that you are. Righto, we're going to show you his cars and we're going to get the backstories on them. Righto, we'll go to the VK first because that's my favourite. Okay, so how long you had your VK for?
Oh, gee, blokes are going to go, wow. Because 5 years ago, 5.5 years ago, I paid $500 for it. It was an SL. I was sitting in a driveway with a flat tyre. The guy who owned it backed it out, realised it had a flat tyre, drove it back in there, and that's where it sat for 3 years. So when I saw it, I said, look, I'll give you $1,000. And he goes, nah, not overly keen. And then about 4 months later, I went past, it was still sitting there, and I said, look, I want to take this car off your hands. He goes, oh, look, you can give me $500 and I'll push it out on the road with you, and you can set fire to it as far as I was concerned. So I couldn't get $500 out of the bank quick enough. But she was just the SL was a dime a dozen back in the day. But yeah, just slowly I've started to do a few things to it, and you've got a wife and 2 kids and a home loan. There's not real much budget for building cars at this stage, but yeah, I just ticked away a little bit at a time. I got some pretty bad news nearly 5 years ago now. Bit of a health concern. So, best man at Boyding owns his own mechanic business, and I actually had a VS.
And his name is?
David Smith.
Smithy?
David Smith.
I know
He's,
Smithy well.
Loves to get out there in the dirt, the speedway, and fling some mud. And his 2 young kids are doing it now as well. So gets passed on. His father Phil did it. So racing cars is in their blood. But yeah, I picked up a VS Ute. 5-speed, 5-litre injected. It was just out the back of Smitty's. One of those things. I picked it up at the time. It was pretty cheap.
There's a like those.
And
Where'd you get those?
I did those.
They're nice.
Jesus, he's a bit of a clean. Let's be honest.
That's
But
right. It's been used, mate. It's been used.
This is my daily driver,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
yeah, so I got this bad news, and he rings me up and he goes, oh, let's get this thing started, bring the VK down. So in about 6 weeks, old motor came out, new one went in, gearbox went in, all those things. And yeah, just the day before Christmas it was finished.
Oh, it's got a Calais dash in it too.
Finding a V8 dash for a VK is pretty damn hard.
You got that right.
Oh, and look, when they came out, the Star Wars grill as they were,
Yep.
I thought they were terrible. I thought they were silly looking, but now, some 35 years later, they look pretty cool.
Well, he slotted that in pretty neatly, didn't he? Once you put the battery in the boot.
Batteries in the boot, yeah. Yeah, so it's, I tell you what, I get in it, and I turn the key, it makes the right noise, and it just puts a smile on your dial.
That's what Trav says with his VC.
Yeah, that's it. There's something about cars that just gets blokes. I don't know what it is. This is up here is a big car, city. And as young blokes, we used to cruise around for hours and hours. I'm actually a few years younger than Crouchy, so I knew of him before I actually knew his name or met him.
Oh, you wouldn't. You knew me through Dual though.
Yeah, through Daryl.
Because my best mates is his brother is best mates with you.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so we crossed paths a few times, but my first car was a VC Commodore
Same.
Four speed. I had to talk the old man into an extra $500. It was 3.5, and my budget was 5. So, oh, Dad, I'm mowing the lawns. I'm doing this for you, Dad. Don't you worry about that. And so, in the end, I was relentless. And so, yeah, got hold of that, and man, I drove it to the wheels nearly fell off the thing. It was great. Just a car. Like, it couldn't get into too much trouble with a straight 6. It was just fun. But we'd be down there at the local hangout, and these boys, Crouchy, you'd see Sean and Trav, of course, and
Mick.
Those boys were driving around in some of the best looking cars these blokes had the best looking cars in town, so we would be parked there, and we were happy if we got a head nod or away from these blokes, because in our eyes, these guys were heroes. Building cars, building stuff they wanted to drive, and yeah, they partied pretty hard too. Let's just put it that way.
I don't know about that. Mick might have, but I don't know. He might have something to say about that. Righto. Well, that's excellent, mate. It looks really tough. Needs a bit of a wash and a polish.
It does.
Especially if you want to bring it out next to the Brock.
Absolutely.
We do need to do a drive.
Yeah. The drive will be...
Yeah.
Which one do I take? They both need a polish. So that's had a respray.
Well, this one hasn't been on the road yet, so you've got to get it registered.
By the time this gets uploaded, it probably will be.
Righto, so the story on this one?
Well, story of this one, I've decided I want a white VNSS. There was one in Geelong for about 22, and the day before I was about to leave, I spotted this in the local car yard. Wandered in, I looked at it, I thought, geez, this car looks a bit familiar, and I realised whose car it was. As I mentioned before, Dave Smith's father, Phil. He bought it off an insurance company in Adelaide. From there, it went to Jeff Delaviega, which was a basketballer. The US basketballer was here, so I knew him. And from there, after that, went to Gary Wescombe, and he obviously traded it in. And so I knew the car, and I thought, it's pretty straight, it's pretty good. The paint was starting to go on it then, as they all did on the VNs. But yeah, I got to the bank and pulled out an extra couple of grand, so I had some money to put wheels on it. And stuff Geelong, I'll buy this one here. So this one has been driven, it's lap after lap after lap. I absolutely love this car. And when you get married and you buy houses, you start a family, it wasn't really a suitable family car. So and I thought, oh, you know what? At the time, you get about $5,000 for the things. And I thought it's worth more to me than it is to anyone else. So in the shed it went for 12 years. Had 2 kids. Budget opens up a little bit as I get older. So once again, Dave's helped me out with all the work that's been done to it. I was pretty lucky that I didn't butcher it when I bought it. Pretty much bog standard. And then for some idea, I started buying parts for it off eBay about 10 years ago. So door trims and extra seats and steering wheels and stuff. I don't know why I bought them, but when it come time to put the car back together, it made a huge difference.
Yep. Rod's missing out of there.
So yeah, she needs a general clean up. I've got a few things, and
it's got an HSV dash in it,
and it's going to chew through the.
You only just got
fuel.
You only just got it back, didn't you?
Yeah, picked it up Friday. So the trade plate went on it. I drove it home sensibly, as you do.
Oh, they're them covers there.
Yeah.
Are you going to paint them?
I think
just
so.
clean them
yeah.
up. So what has Smitty done to it?
Well, it didn't really add to do a great deal. The radiator was buggered.
Yep.
Obviously, with a car this old, all the seals and stuff, he had to have a good look at it and see what needed replaced. There was an issue with the power steering. But other than that, not much. New exhaust went on it.
Looks like he's put some extractors on it.
Well spotted. I spotted that too. So, yeah, very, very happy.
He's put new rotors and everything on it. So he's got it all rode with. Did he rode with it?
Yeah, he rode with it, yeah.
So you just got to take it in and get it registered?
Yeah, we'll get it out there on Tuesday. And
yep. Oh, he's put it exhaust right through. He's got the big tank in it.
Love it. And I needed these wheels. I wanted these wheels as soon as they came out on the VT.
They're the Club Sport wheels, aren't they?
Yeah, so just happened to be on Facebook and spotted them. I got the original ones there stacked in the shed, but I think I need those. But I don't know if you noticed, Paul, when you walked around the side there, you might have seen some 20-inch Walkinshaw.
No, I didn't.
Didn't? Well, there you go. I've decided that maybe that's the way I want to go. Now, most people tell you don't need 20-inch wheels on a car, but they're lying to you.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I've got 20v10s for the back of mine.
Yeah, nice and wide.
Yeah.
I've gone 8.5 all the way around, so
Yeah.
I don't have any scrubbing issues, and I can also put it on that thing there.
Yeah.
So the tyres are just 225 30s. Doesn't seem to be much tyre on between the rim and the concrete, but
No. All right, well, let's go and have a look at them. So there's the cars. They're looking pretty good. They just need a clean, that's all, and registration so we can go cruising.
absolutely.
Let's go and have a look at the wheels. All right, here's one sitting there. Very, very similar to what I've got sitting in my shed. Very similar.
Yeah, as I said, didn't require it, but it became available. I thought, you know what, bugger it. But this is what's sparked Crouchy up.
Yeah,
What I've been doing of late.
Here's the door trims that he's... This is a couple of rear ones by the looks of it, is it?
Yeah, they're the front
Oh,
ones.
no, they're front because they're a bit long ones.
Yeah. So being forcefully retired because of my health has done my head in. I start running out of things to do. I don't know why I started them, but I just thought, you know what, I'm going to give that a go. I've made a few sets. The blokes have been real happy with it. This is the latest set. Just like, not everyone wants the original stuff, so, add the Brock to the printed herringbone, and, it's another option for people to go. Because they're not cheap. If you're like, the guys are Wix Interior. They are, the stuff that comes out of there is mint, but you do pay for it.
Yeah.
You pay for quality. So
This is pretty good quality, though. You've done pretty well. Very impressive.
yeah, so it gets me into the shed and out of the wife's hair, which is very, very important when you're stuck at home together for 4 straight years.
Not only that, you do these wheel covers too, don't you?
Oh yes.
Yep.
Yep.
The spare wheel cover.
Yeah, just to neaten, little things like that, neaten it up. So these is Crouchy's trims.
Here's Mako's old bangers.
Don't worry about Mako's. I'll look right after this. But when it comes to Commodore door trims,
Them steel bits.
these are gold.
Yep.
Absolutely. So that is one headache that I won't be facing.
So we've got them. I've got brand new, what do you call them? Backing boards or whatever.
Yep.
Door cards.
They'll be ready to go. They're very similar to what I've already got over here.
Yep. Oh,
I
yeah.
use those, as you can see, template. Cut them out, drill the holes, and then get stuck into it. So
There we go. And where's my material? Yeah, it is.
right here. I'm looking forward to this. This will be great. So the piping and the strap, I think, it'll give us some definition, and it's going to look good. Really good.
So
Well, I hope so anyway. That he expects it to be good.
We'll give it a crack, eh?
We'll give it a go.
That's it. We'll give it a crack. So all we want to do is we're going to make them similar to these Brock ones that he does, but they're not going to have any of the Brock colours. It's going to be all in that leather, but in the same sort of style.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Crouchy's got the longer door handles at the front, which come up over the lock. So we'll have that shape that comes with it. We'll get that all sorted, and they're going to look good. They're going to look very excited. Very, very excited.
No.
Firstly, when I saw the colour of the car, it only flipped out.
Yeah, it's good. You'll have to come out and look.
Yeah,
looks better from on your eye than through the camera.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. But no, it's
Maybe I should make you deliver the door trims
there you go.
and come out and have a look.
Oh, we could do. Mick can drop it off of the butcher's, get some meat, and we'll throw a barbie.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Mick can cook a barbie nice and well.
Yeah,
He's pretty.
well, when he comes out,
When he comes out,
yeah, he's been very slack lately. Haven't you, Michael? You've been very slack. Only Trav's been coming out.
I'm waiting to get started on that thing on his front lawn.
No, we got the other one to do first.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Stay on the front lawn.
They will stay there for a long time until we got to do the olds first.
Now, I know some of you blokes would be, taking notice of us chatting away, but and the trims and what we're going to do. But I'm pretty sure you're looking at the background of what is my.
Oh yeah, we might as well show the whole man cave. It's pretty spectacular. We were only around here the other week for a party, and I tell you what, it went off.
Yes.
And you can see he's a beloved Carlton supporter.
Tortured Carlton supporter. You blokes in New South Wales and Queensland won't know what we're talking
Nah,
about. So.
it's very, very set up unreal.
Yeah.
They even got Brocky up on the roof there.
Yeah, so look, it's important to marry the right woman, and mine's extremely understanding. It gets expensive going to the pub a couple of times a week with your mates, so just build one at home, I say.
Yeah. And it's sweet, mate. It is. And how many people did we have here today? There was
71 were here at one stage. So I did a head count.
There was friggin' heaps of us here.
Yeah, and went to 4 in the morning.
I don't know what time I got home.
Oh, 4 in the morning. Travis was he was the star of the show. Travis, wasn't he? As he went, it was very entertaining.
Nah, very good, buddy. Alrighty. Righto, well that's going to do it for this part. He's going to get stuck into them for us tomorrow, and we'll bring you some pictures or some video of it, how he goes about it. Probably if you just fast forward through it. So
yeah.
You don't give away too much of your secrets.
No, that's it. Otherwise, blokes will be making themselves do me out $1.
Yeah.
I'm trying to put food on my kids' table. Jesus, so my wife, they're like, eat, bloody hell.
Beautiful.
Awesome, Paul.
All right. Well, that'll probably do for this episode. This is part 1, and once we've got some trims done, we'll show you them. Rightio. We'll see you in a bit. Cheers.